ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, WotC Magic, and it's Jordan here. And today's video, we are doing yet another Creators Challenge for Stream Elements where we can earn codes to give away to you folks out there. So, what was this week's challenge? Well, basically, we're still in Theros block and we're going through them as quick as we can. This one was Elspeth's Journey. We had a very specific thing we had to do, which was we had to resolve Elspeth's Nightmare with all three counters going off into Elspeth Conquers Death, which then we had to get in Elspeth Sun's Nemesis into the battlefield. Now, I'm going to take the liberty and say that you can cast this first and it dies and then you get it back with Elspeth Conquers Death, which technically, in my opinion, is a flavor win for the deck. But hopefully the guys over at Wizards see it that way. But anyway, so what did we end up doing? Basically, because obviously we're only running Elspeth Sun's Nemesis, we've got to try and ramp up as quick as we can. So, of course, we're using Birth and Meliodas, obviously help ramp. We've got Sunlit Hoplite. Now, this is a card that's featured in the Planeswalker deck for Elspeth. And basically, you know, as long as it's our turn to get in first strike, and if we've got an Elspeth on the field, it's a 3-1 instead of a 2-1. It's on the upside. It's also a good removal piece. People target it for some reason, think it's going to get out of hand. Don't know why, but, you know, it's just the way it is. Final Payment, great removal spell. Helps us control the board at instant speed. And we do have a few enchantments we can get rid of if we need to. But generally, we're getting rid of the wall tokens that we get off Birth and Meliodas. Heliod's Intervention, purely to help deal with a certain artifact from Throne of Eldraine, which is, quite frankly, the bane of my existence. Beyond that, our other control pieces that we're using is obviously Banishing Light and Prison Realm. Those help deal with more enchantments and bigger creatures. Also, we got Mortify if we need to remove an enchantment, but generally we're using it as a creature removal. Last final thing is that we have Shatter the Sky. With that, we're destroying all creatures with power 4 or greater. Basically, it's, you know, generally we're helping our opponents with a bit of card draw. And we've got no recursion with it, sadly. But, you know, we can do a lot of things with it. We can do a lot of things. The normal recursion combo is you have this with the Cavalier of Dawn. And that way you can just keep recycling them. But because we're trying to do this flavorfully, I've decided just to limit myself to Elspeth and the Hoplite as the main elements of the deck. Beyond that, we've got Arden Vale, 6 planes, 2 Lock with Win, obviously for card draws, 4 Swamps, 4 Godless Shrine and 4 Temple of Silence, because this is not a quick deck, so we might as well utilise the scry. It does help out. So, without further ado, basically the first 10 people to comment on the video down below, if they DM me across through Facebook, I will send you a code once I've verified that you have left a comment. And also, if you could subscribe to the channel, eternally grateful, that'd be great. Thank you very much for joining me, and have fun, guys. Glenelender Red Mage. Uh-oh. We could be in big trouble. Okay. How likely are they to be Red Mage? Do we keep the intervention? Yeah. We can play a Hoplite. That's a good removal piece. If, you know, we've got Final Payment up as a bit of removal. Healing's Intervention can help us life gain. So yeah, let's keep it up, right. Shrine tapped. Let's go. That's an island. That's not Red Mage. That's a lie. You lie, sir. Okay. Ardenvale into Hoplite. Opt. Okay. Could be still any blue deck. Hops in like 90% of every blue deck. So could be Simic Flash. Could be Dimir Flash. Could be Mono Blue. Is Mono Blue still being played? I don't think it is, but could be Mono Blue, potentially. Just keeps highlighting it. Okay. Move to combat. No land there really hurts, but you know, these things happen. Take 2. We'll leave up Final Payment. Opt again. Maybe it could just be Mono Blue Flash, potentially. Seen a couple of lists kicking around. Okay, it makes me think mono blue. This makes me think just pure mono blue. Because you don't really see unsummon outside of like oh no, it's Simic Flash. Okay. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble, Simic Flash. Yeah. Okay. Well, if I can get anything to resolve, that'll be good. Yeah. I got a feeling the final payment's going to count as well. This got double banishing light. Oh. Missed out on a second green, so no guild mage. Elspeth? Can't. Nope, that's a resolve. Okay. Get to humans. So essentially, we want to get this into the bin as soon as possible anyway, because Elspeth Conquers Death will get it out of the bin.
Courage will bloom in all who seek justice.
Brazen. Okay, Brazen Borough. Bye bye, Elspeth. There's the second green source. Yep, there's the second green source. Okay. Get in for 2 first. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave a final payment rather than counter that, and we'll have Banishing Light held up. Kind of makes a bit more sense. Yep, goes and find the second green. Shock horror. So if it's Simic Flash, it could be the Guild Mage, it could be the Wolf. Actually, no, because they would have flashed the Wolf in. Okay. Well, let's get that counter out of your hand right now. Kill that, sack that. Opponent's deciding to turn it into a 3/3 frog. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Alright, Temple of Silence. Prison Realm, yeah, kind of makes sense. Let's keep that on top. Banishing Light, try and get rid of this lizard. I'm assuming he counters. Yep. Quench. Shock Horror. Okay, hold it back. And yeah, you're going on the bandwagon. Bye bye. Get eaten by a lizard. Okay. Yeah, this gets countered. Does it get countered? Interesting. Okay. There's the Nightmare. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so now we've got to resolve the Nightmare. And then we've got to resolve Elspeth Conquers Death. So what is the likelihood that I can get this Nightmare to stick? Scrying. Interesting. Okay. No big play. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with that. You want to waste your mana, feel free. Okay. Yeah, draw, go. Shock Horror. Please hit the board. Please hit the board. Please hit the board. Look, I'm not targeting anything. It's fine. You don't need to look. Oh, look at me. I'm wasting a removal spell. Little do they know. Okay, right. Okay, Elspeth Nightmare on the board. Fairy Vandal. Can't target that with Elspeth Conquers Death. That's annoying. Okay. Well, we've got to shout at this guy for that, don't we? And we get to look at his hand when it comes to our turn. So it's not too bad. Yeah, pass the turn. Okay. Let's see. What have you got? Swings for 1. Do you have a draw spell? No. Okay. Let's have a look at his hand. Let's have a little peek, shall we? There's the Mystic. Okay, so we need to bait the Mystic out. Okay. Pay 2 life. Banishing Light. Yeah. Banishing Light. Mystic. That's fine. Counters the Banishing Light. No problem. Pass the turn. We've got Heliod's Intervention. Scrying for his turn. That's good. That makes a lot of mana redundant. 1 on top's not a good sign. Plays neither. Yeah, well, we've got Heliod's Intervention. So with Heliod's Intervention, gain 2 life. Yeah. We'll gain 2 life because it, essentially it's negating Fairy Vandal and 1 from the Mystic. Okay, if we can resolve this Elspeth Conquers Death. Ooh. Oh, do I go for the Nightmare? No. Let's get the Conquer's Death down now. 1 time, no counter. Brilliant. Hits the Mage. Okay, so we resolved the Nightmare. Now we've got to resolve the Conquer's Death. Borrower. Okay. Okay. I can work with Borrower. Cutthroat. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Right. Well, we shatter the sky, obviously. Shatter the sky, remove the board. Puts us in a very nice position to get this Elspeth out of the bin. And therefore, elevating herself back into the land of the living. Yep. Now, any non-creature spell costs 2 more. So that works also in our favour. Belter, get Elspeth out of the graveyard. Elspeth returns to the land of the living, ladies and gentlemen. We've done the challenge, right? So now, the question is, can we win? That's not in the challenge, but I'd like to win. Oh yes, oh I'm sorry, my friend. Bad mistake. Let's get the Nightmare down. Kill the Sailor. We're not letting Sailor draw you a whole bunch of cards. You can get what? 1. You can get 1 card. It's fine. We've also got Final Payment up. We can sack the Prison Realm. Let's create 2 tokens. Okay, right. We're not out of the woods yet. We can still lose. Brazen Borrower. Final Payment. Sack the Prison Realm. Awesome. There we go. Right. Scrying. Beginning of his upkeep. Makes sense. I'm thinking we're probably going to getting for damage, I think, logically. Win! Yes! Thank you, opponent. Thank you.